That song for me. Woo.
Hello.
Hi. My mind is the most beautiful and fucked up place to be, especially in the morning, when in the last phase of sleep, trying to dream. Front door opens. I'm washing dishes, facing the mirror, I'm washing dishes, facing the mirror by the door in the kitchen. Bull comes in the house from school, and Mr. Wokes tosses his book bag on the couch. I can smell the sweat dripping from his brow due to his walk from the barber shop. He's older now, maybe 9. Light blue button up, khaki pants, belt around his waist. I don't play. Jordan 1s, yeah, I'm a boy mom. And a fresh haircut, number 2, with the roundest head looking like my dad. Pap would love that, I thought to myself. 3 generations of Walker smiles in the same house. Wow. He hops up on the stool at the breakfast nook and begins to tell me about his day. I love that he's so open and talkative. He knows mommy will listen to what he has to say. I didn't even ask. This boy loves science, English, and math. I'm still washing dishes as he's blabbering, but I'm listening. About an experiment they did today. Wait, Boogie, let me sit and talk to you. Give me a minute, let me finish. Do you want a sandwich? Yes, please, turkey and cheese. I take my seat across from him, back to the window, because I love to stare into his beautiful brown eyes while the sun peeks through the blind. Finally, I see his face, lumped up, bruised up, with a cut. What the fuck, Bull? What happened? Jaw dropping when I see the injuries to his. And this was a dream. I told you, my mind is the most beautiful and fucked up place to be. It's the only place I will feel and see my son's growing pains through his wonder years. I have wandered these years aimlessly. I wonder what features he keep and take from me. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. No mistake, you know that boy's handsome. My baby boy will be 13 on Friday. Happy birthday, Joe Lawrence. Happy birthday, Joe Lawrence Sadiq. Wish I could invite you to his big teenager party, but that won't be happening. His presence will forever be wrapped up in the valves of my heart. I vow to keep him alive as long as I am, even after the last vial of blood is drained from my body. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. A low RBC and high blood pressure typically measures how a day in my life goes. Sometimes it's the cape that wears a superhero. Daily, I struggle. What makes me not react to my reality? Maybe I'm still a bit delusional. If there are 5 stages of grief, how many times is depression on repeat? I think my shit is skipping. Wiped my self-titled CD with rubbing alcohol. Believe me, I get it. Everyone is cut different. You can't and shouldn't tell anyone how to grieve. It's unique to their situation, and that's a whole nother conversation. But I feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride of my motherfucking life, jumping from emotion to emotion, back seat, middle to the front. Got me wanting to hit the fattest blunt so I can stay high on this rickety track of troubled trials, testing my foundation, dropping nuts and bolts, still screwed securely, for surely, but my lips are loose, not biting my tongue anymore. That shit isn't for me. Tethering the lows as I clickety-clack and tap dance around the elephant in the room. I think me, stepping into my artistry, created the building blocks of acceptance. Naturally, Not saying I fully completed all the stages. I'm a human being, evolving. I don't want to go backwards, but I really want to go to my storage, grab some tools like Gorilla Glue, grab his Legos and some Play-Doh, construct a life-size 4x4, maybe 2, become destructive and go apeshit, kick it in doors. That's what most would do, for real. It's like I'm programmed with a preset of formality. I can't act like a fool. I must remain calm, cool, and collected in the eye of the public and be civil in society. Now, if I all of a sudden decide to switch gears after 6 years and go down that road, who are you? You are you to judge my life as it unfolds. Truth be told, I'm trying to build a beautiful masterpiece from depression and grief. Y'all know I got some pieces missing, lost and found while on this mission, and I don't care if I have to use stitches, glow with a dark needle and thread so y'all can always see the light and love I have inside, ahead. I just want to tweak my night vision by giving life to myself day to day, waking up what's been brewing inside. I'll use coffee maker paper, acrylic to smooth the layers, glass and granite, the first trim of my locks. Coils of foil, 24 karat gold, molds of magic dust, rust, gloss, yarn, never-ending yards, tiny feet, his baby footprints, plastered all over the edges, 5,280 to be exact. Walk a mile in my shoes, never mind. My heart doesn't care to see anyone else fall apart like that. I don't want anyone to lose, but keep up, I'm still painting this picture, remember? My words are red and red, transparent resin, because only the devil could get a rise out of God's eyes. We tend to forget he was the most beautiful angel in disguise. Watch out as I douse my peace in tears of glitter. Exhaust the pain with pressure, balancing the greater of two evils, equal value or lesser, grit and friction, depression and grief. Maybe that's what God felt when he knew he had to release something that was beyond special and unique to his being. I'm trying to find all my cures to a diagnosis that leads the world in reason. Next quarter is its heaviest season, so I'm prepping. Chefing up recipes in the kitchen. Join me as I explore new maintenance measures, curating an event list of appearances and performances, talking my shit. Moi, tu, le pendant, moi appelé. I am killing it as I speak, putting myself in position with my own mission, methods très bien, très terrifique, and it's all for and because of my son, Joe Lawrence Sadiq. Joe Lawrence Sadiq. I told y'all my brain is the most beautiful and fucked up place to be, to think of shit like this. C'est ma maison de douleur. This is my house of pain. Display of my heart and art. It's the way I maintain. Whether I'm speaking broken French, Creole, English, or Ebonics, it all means and feels the same. It's a pretty picture of pain and passive progressive healing in a frame, not a box. My work will be placed at a museum, on an easel, maybe a wall made of steel, to reflect how tall I'm still standing. Don't worry, Boogie, I promise to finish our story, and it will not be incomplete. Just a beautiful portrait of your loving mommy.